The bell above the diner door jingles, and in walks another face, another story waiting to unfold. This isn't just a place for coffee and pie, it's a stage where lives intersect in ways no one sees coming. Take the booth in the corner, where the old man sits every morning at 6:15 sharp. He's not just here for the eggs. He's here because this was her favorite spot, the one they shared for 40 years before she was gone. Across the room, the young waitress scribbles orders with a shaky hand, hiding the eviction notice crumpled in her apron. And then there's the trucker who stops in once a month, always leaving an extra $20 under his plate, a silent thank you to the cook who fed him when he had nothing. These walls hold more than the smell of bacon and toast. They hold the quiet heartbreak, the unspoken kindness, the tiny rebellions against a world that moves too fast. Because in a small-town diner, the menu isn't the only thing that's handwritten. So are the lives of everyone who walks through the door. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the truth. That sometimes, the most ordinary places are where the most extraordinary stories live. The diner's counter is polished to a shine, but the scratches tell a deeper tale. Each mark is a memory. A dropped fork during a first date, a child's restless fingers tracing circles while waiting for pancakes. The stools creak under the weight of regulars who've been coming here longer than the current owner's been alive. They don't need menus. Their orders are memorized like family recipes. The cook behind the grill knows who likes their bacon extra crispy and who prefers their toast barely browned. These aren't just customers. They're characters in a story that rewrites itself every day. The jukebox in the corner plays the same old songs, but no one complains. The melodies are as familiar as the faces, a soundtrack to the quiet drama of everyday life. The diner's windows fog up on cold mornings, blurring the outside world into something distant and unimportant. Inside, time moves differently. Conversations linger, coffee cups are refilled without asking, and the occasional burst of laughter cuts through the hum of the fryer. This is where people come to be seen, to be known, to belong. The diner's walls are lined with faded photographs, local football teams, holiday decorations, a black and white shot of the original owners smiling behind the counter. But the real history isn't in the frames. It's in the way the morning light slants across the tables, in the way the regulars nod to each other without speaking. The diner is a living scrapbook, its pages filled with the ink of shared meals and whispered confessions. The cash register rings with the sound of small transactions, but the currency here isn't just money. It's the exchange of stories, the trading of comfort, the unspoken agreement that no one leaves hungry, not for food and not for connection. The diner's door swings open again, and another chapter begins. The high school kid wiping down tables isn't just earning minimum wage. He's saving up for a guitar, dreaming of a life beyond this town. The elderly couple sharing a slice of pie aren't just enjoying dessert. They're celebrating 55 years of marriage, their hands brushing over the checkered tablecloth. The trucker at the counter isn't just passing through. He's delivering a letter to the waitress from her son stationed overseas. The diner is a crossroads, a place where paths converge and diverge, where strangers become friends and friends become family. The coffee is always brewing, the grill always sizzling, the stories always unfolding. The diner's clock ticks steadily, but no one is in a hurry. Here, the minutes stretch like taffy, sweet and slow. The waitress refills a cup without being asked, her smile masking the exhaustion of a double shift. The cook flips a burger with practiced ease, his mind miles away on a fishing trip he's been planning for years. The old man in the corner booth stirs his coffee absently, lost in memories of a love that still lingers like the scent of cinnamon rolls. The diner is a sanctuary, a place where time stands still long enough for people to catch their breath. The neon sign outside flickers at dusk, casting a warm glow on the sidewalk. Inside, the dinner rush winds down, but the stories don't stop. The college student studying in the back booth isn't just cramming for exams. She's avoiding another night in her empty apartment. The construe,